Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the third, I believe, Flosstube video I'm putting out, which is exciting because I've always wanted to make a Flosstube video, so yes, it is my third one. Over the last couple of weeks I started my new job, so I haven't had a lot of time to do as much cross stitch as I'd hoped, but then looking at what I've done, I'm like, actually I've done more than I expected of myself, especially as I've just come off being made redundant for 4 weeks and then started my new job, so time a lot less, but progress more than I hoped. Other than that, I haven't been up to much these last couple of weeks, just work. I've started going to the gym. I did start a new project as well because I don't have many whips. I think to begin with I had 3, 4 or 5, don't quote me on that, rubbish at counting as always. In other news, I also picked up my threads and my Aida for the sale I'm doing, which is from FlossyFoxShop. I'll put it in description for when that is. It doesn't start till the 10th of August, but I was like, I want to get everything now so it's ready because I'm quite excited because I've never done a sale before. So the fabric I got is this one. It's like it's just a cream Aida, so I got 16 count. I didn't want to go for white. Luckily with the sale it gives like an example of the colours of the Aida against the colours that are going to be involved in the stitch along, and cream was a pretty good choice, so I've got that ready. I also got my threads ready, my DMC, they're just here, they just need putting on some bobbins and then they're good to go. As you can see, it's going to be quite a colourful one, which I'm quite looking forward to actually. Despite how many DMC thread colours I actually have, apparently I don't have the ones I needed, which is just typical, obviously. My videos are never really that long, but this one is going to be hopefully around about the same length as the other two. I've just got my brother's 16th birthday party to go to this afternoon, which I'm looking forward to. I don't go home very often, so it'd be nice to see my family for a little bit, because even though they're only half an hour away, which I know for people in America it's like, oh, that's nothing, that's not a drive, and I'm just like, to me that's a long drive as someone who lives in England and doesn't want to drive anywhere. Anyway, my partner's also been working on his cross stitch, which he made himself. He even drew up the pattern. I think I showed it in my first one, but I'll show you the progress he's made so far. I might put my hand over it a little bit just because it is a gift for someone and I don't know if they'll see it, but I'll just show you 1 second. So he's doing it on a black, I think this is 16 count Aida. So I'll just do it like that, but it basically says it's Lady Jesus. And this, like, even drew it up and everything on this gridded paper we bought from Hobbycraft, because I wanted to make my own cross stitch patterns as well. He did sort of like find a very similar font in a cross stitch magazine that we did. I was like, I realised I just said, oh, I won't show it that much because she might watch it, but she probably won't. I don't think she's into YouTube. But yeah, so he's made pretty good progress. It is a week overdue. He was a bit optimistic and was like, I'll get it done in a week. That was about 2 weeks ago for the friend's birthday, but there we go, that's how far he is with that. Quite impressed with him considering he's only cross stitched 2 patterns, one of which is on the back of my Kindle. And now on to the current projects, my whips. So I think I'll sit here because I think I should be able to get a picture of the last one I did, the last Capybara Tea Time pattern progress from the last video. I've made quite a bit more progress this time. So I think in the last one I had like this bit to fill in because I'd gone camping and I hadn't filled it all in yet because it was all just one colour. But I've managed to do like part of the head now as well. And it's just so cute. Like, I've been doing this by the 10 by 10 block each time. The only exception is obviously like you see these little bits here, and that's just because they're the same colour and I had thread left over, so rather than like cutting off that thread once I did the 10 by 10, I just carried on with those 1 or 2 that leaked into the next grid. But yeah, pretty good progress on this. Isn't that so cute? I'm looking forward to finishing it. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but Eventually I do plan on doing a couple more blocks before the next Flosstube video. But yeah, that's Capybara Tea Time. All the patterns will be in the description below as well. Pretty much all of these are from Etsy, so yeah, there will be links. The other one I was doing from last time is the Herbalist, which is this one. So you see a lot more progress has been made on this one. I've done complete the flowers, the flower part. I've got some of the border going. Just realised, there we go. Got some of the border going. I also got the colour that I was missing. I finally got that colour, and I've stitched in those spaces there, so now that's complete. My next sort of plan is to sort of work down this side, because this is now the second shelf on the pattern. But isn't that just so cute? I still need to finish obviously the bit on the candle there and fill in this bit here. Oh, but I love this pattern so much. I can't wait to see it done. Yeah, look, there's it. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to put it in a frame because I think that's about an A4 size. So yeah, an A4 frame, and then I might gift it to my sister. I think I've got one for one sister, one for another, and then I'm trying to make something for my mum as well. So yeah, that's that. Herbalist, love that. I see I've got a previous progress photo here, and then a completed photo I think I should have shown by now of what that will look like, or rather what's on the Etsy page, because the whole pattern isn't there, it's just like a snapshot of the completed one. So yeah, Herbalist. Oh, I love this so much. And then another one I was working on was the one on the bag, and I've made no progress. It's so hard to work with. The thing is with this, like, I have tried dissolving it, and it does a weird thing where it's like almost turns into glue. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, and it makes me think, is it worth carrying on, or should I like maybe complete some of this like cherry blossom and then leave it there, wash it and see how it goes, because I don't know how this is going to wash off exactly. Like, I could put it in the washing machine, but when I washed it, when I tried to dissolve some in the sink, it always came like a gluey thing, like it didn't fully dissolve, and I don't really want that getting stuck in my washing machine, just in case it sticks to my clothes. So, but then that's what I get for buying Temu stuff, I guess. I might try and buy some proper stuff, probably from Hobbycraft, or just not Temu, and then try again. Because what I kind of want to do as well is I play D&D, and I've got a D&D bag, and I want to cross stitch a D20 onto the bag, but I want to be sure that it's going to work before I put in all that time and effort, because, you know, cross stitch is not a quick hobby, it does take its time. Another thing I've been doing, if I can find it, so I did start a new project. This is the Autumn Fox, which I brought up last time, and it's on a 16 count. Long story short, right, let me show you something. So you see, like, there's like this weird bit here. What I'd done is I'd started the pattern the wrong way around, as in, like, I'd done the top here to work my way down, and when I measured it, I thought I was working on an 18 count, but this is actually a 16 count, which made it 2 centimetres bigger than I thought it was going to be, which means it wouldn't have fit all the way down here. So I had to unpick the 400 stitches I had done, because it wasn't going to fit, and I was so annoyed with myself. My God, the picture of, like, the original, I'll post here, the one where I did the 400 stitches, and I've realised that it's not going to fit. Oh my God. And I also put the picture of the completed Autumn Fox here. And so yeah, I unpicked it all, and I finally started it again. And this is the progress now. So I'm now over the 400 obviously count. I think I'm on 600 now, which is about 10% of the way through. So this is 16 count Aida, which I got from an Etsy shop, which I will put in the description below. It's also where I got the fabric for the Capybara Tea Time as well, which is 16 count, not 18 count as I previously thought, but luckily I have left enough room on my Capybara one to fit the whole project. Thank goodness, because I probably would have cried, like, to be fair, if I didn't have enough for the Capybara I would have like cut off these side patterns and just add the teacup with the Capybara, but we're all good. So with this one, my original plan was to just do the black stitching all the way down, because there is a lot of, I think it's over like 3,000 black stitches just on the sort of silhouette and the trees alone. But then as you can see I did start sort of popping in another colour there, and I've actually still got it, it's actually still attached to, so I haven't finished with the thread, I've tied it behind here and it sort of is stuck like in here somewhere, but that's just to carry on with it. But despite the mishap I had with it, first thing, I am really enjoying it. Another thing I'm trying to do as well is trying to use my cross stitch journal, which I showed last my last episode, if I grab it. So this one, which I got from Hobbycraft, so I've been trying to keep on top of it, so I've obviously added all the new threads on the thread list that I bought for this sale. Trying to just get to it, and the project I'm working on, so I've got the Herbalist here, and then I'm going to try and write down like the like how the progress every 2 weeks that I've made, because I'm not 100% sure how much progress. I only have pictures of progress, and then when it's complete I'm going to put a little photo here. So yeah, I am trying to utilise this a lot more, because originally I just kind of went, oh, I really like that it's got a thread checklist for DMC, that's amazing, that's kind of what I need, but I should probably use it for, you know, everything else that I'm using things for. I've also bought another project that I want to do, which is not cross stitch, but it is embroidery. I've tried embroidery before, I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but it's something I want to work on. So I've bought from the range the embroidery kit, Highland Cow. Look how cute that is. So I do want to try it. Apparently it comes with all the everything I need in there, which is nice. So here's to hoping that I can do it. I have made previously I embroidered like a pigeon onto one of my shirts, which I'll find out. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm back and I found it. So it's a bit crinkled because it was in the washing basket, it needs washing. But this is my embroidered pigeon. It says nope. And then you can see like there where I just didn't complete that last flower. I am thinking of maybe just going over it, because despite me washing it, it doesn't seem to have faded, but then it probably just needs another wash or so. But I'm quite proud of this one. This was like a template that you iron on, and I got it for from my old work colleagues at my old workplace. When I got made redundant, they made this really cute craft hamper for me, and it had embroidery pattern. So this is on a white shirt, but yeah, so that's some of my embroidery. But isn't that cute? Look at the pigeon. I sort of winged it with the colours, no pun intended, but I really love it, it's so cute. So yeah, I do want to try a bit more embroidery, get a little bit better at it. I always see these amazing embroidery pieces and I'm just like, how do you even do that? But in terms of my cross stitch, that's pretty much all of it. I'm sure I'm not missing anything. The Capybara, the cherry blossoms, the Herbalist, the Arctic Fox. Yeah, so 4 that I'm currently working on. Again, I'm not big on having loads of whips. Maybe one day in the future I will. I just know at the moment I think I'd get quite overwhelmed. I already every day go, which one do I want to work on today? And I guess it's whichever one takes my fancy at the time, whichever, because I just keep them in a pile and I look at them like, I feel like working on that one today. But I am looking forward to obviously my sale that I'm going to do on the 10th of August. Also, I have got some like loads of fabric that I can use, and I've got so many patterns. I've got another cross stitch magazine that I want to look through that have detective like things on, which I really want to do as well, because I'm very much into that. But yes, But that is it from me for today. Hopefully you liked this episode. Sorry it's quite short. Again, I'm not great at making long videos. I haven't got a lot of projects, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks I would have made quite a lot of progress on other projects. Like I really want to work towards a finished project, which I think is going to be the Herbalist most likely, because I feel like that's the easiest in terms of how I work through it, because I just do like little motifs one at a time and I quite enjoy doing that, and I do it while I'm watching a lot of YouTube. So that's my plan for the next couple of weeks, but we'll see how that goes, because you know, life is unpredictable and I've got a lot going on with my new job, and I've got to get stuff ready for Japan, which I'm going to in October, and just lots of other bits and pieces. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you come and see the next one, and yeah, happy cross stitching. Bye!